Okay, thanks for coming. I'm going to start today lying on back skis. Lie down all the way. Drop on in. Just keep your knees bent up, your feet resting on the ground. And have a bit of a wriggle to get comfortable here and let everything drop in. Position your legs in such a way that they can get a little relaxed so that they're not gripping the muscles. Shoulders start to broaden, relax around your chest, around your throat, let your jaw drop back, softening the muscles around your face. Notice what you're holding on to without realizing. Noticing the expression on your face as we soften around your eyes. Taking a quick scan throughout your body. Relaxing as you go. Noticing any other areas of tension, something that you're gripping onto, holding. Gradually relaxing down. And then we'll just bring attention to our breath. Let the breath draw in naturally and release out and away. And then we'll start to invite the breath a bit deeper into the body, especially if it feels like you're breathing quite high up into the chest, or maybe your awareness is all around your nostrils or your mouth. Breathing through your nose if you can. Unclenching your jaw. We'll just start to invite the breath all the way down into the abdomen. Let it fill the space of the lower back. You would feel that broadening at the sides of the body with each breath. Staying as we are for a few more breaths here, nice and easy. No real control over the breath, let it come naturally. We're just trying to enable that freedom of breath, inviting it deeper into the body without any restriction. And then with the next breath in, reach your arms overhead but on the ground above you. So just reaching up over your head but on the ground. That makes sense. And then stretch your legs out long. So taking a full body stretch here. See how the lower back comes away from the ground naturally. Try to really send your fingers and toes away from each other. Taking another deep breath in. And then with the out breath, we'll slowly draw knees up towards your chest, sweeping arms around to wrap on top, one hand onto each knee. You'll feel the way the lower back presses down into the ground. Take a moment here, shoulders relax again. You may want to wriggle your toes, with a bit of attention to your feet. Bring in some movement around the ankles, that could be circling or pedaling. And we'll start to make the movement bigger, so the knees straighten a little, and then again. You might be just kind of pedaling up and down, or maybe you're making circles with the feet to bring in a bit of twisting motion. And you gather knees to your chest again. Bring both hands to your right knee and let the left foot come to the floor. And we'll just very gently hug the knee in towards your body, notice any resistance or tightness that creeps in. And also we're not shrugging the shoulders forward, we want to let them drop back again. It might feel good to move the knee slightly more towards the side of your body, give it a bit more space. So the knee points more up towards the arm. Now you can keep the bottom leg bent, Or you could straighten the leg out long. Just see how it feels. If there's any real strong feedback going into your body, then just squeeze it up again. Especially if there's any discomfort in the lower back. And then just holding behind the thigh of the right leg. And just bring your leg hinge to the front of your hip to encourage your hips to stay in place. So just let the knee come out to the side, just as far as you can without letting the opposite hip lift off the ground. So, and then straighten the leg out as much as you can, but it may not be completely straight if you're feeling quite tight. You can keep as much of a bend in the knee as you need to, but we do just want to keep the hips level on the ground. So here you might be getting a stretch through the groin area, through the inner thigh. Could be something else, but notice where the tension is in your body. It's how we learn what our tendencies are. So if you have a tendency of tightening around the neck, or around your chest, or your face, you start to frown, just paying attention, full body awareness. You might find that the leg starts to lengthen a bit more as you spend time here. Straighten a bit more. Then we'll bend the knee and just pass it to the opposite hand. And the right hand comes to your hip this time, just to again make sure it's nice and square. So as you pass the right knee across towards the midline of the body, you may not need to come very far before you hit the end of your range. And then shoulders relax again. And then straighten the leg just a little or as much as you want. Might be a bit more restricted in this position. Might go tighter than open. Just spend some time here, notice where you start to tense up again. Maybe you want to hold up a bit higher up the leg. Paying attention to your breath again, invite it deeply into your lower abdomen, into the lower back. And then bringing the knee in, just to switch to the other side. So left knee comes up, right foot comes to the ground, just to start with. Poke the knee in towards you. Notice if it feels different on one side to the other, so it's very normal to have one tighter side. Bottom leg can go straight if it feels good. Keep gently hugging the knee in, maybe a little more to the side so it brings it towards your armpit. Relax any grip around shoulders, throat, chest. Easy breaths. And then holding under the thigh, the back of the thigh, bring the knee open to the side and the right hand focused to your hips to hold it in place. You can keep your knee bent if you want to, or try to straighten it out. See how tight it feels. Often it's quite tight at the start, and the more time we spend here, the more the muscles start to ease and to lengthen. You might start to hold a bit higher up the leg. Just check that if it feels like all your weight is going towards that side, you want to actively keep both hips level on the ground. So there can be a bit of effort required from the abdominals to actually hold your pelvis in place. Check in with those easy breaths. And then we'll bend the knee and bring it across to the midline or just past, holding in the opposite hand. And the left hand just comes to the front of the hip. Maybe start to straighten. Just a couple more breaths here. And then bringing both knees up towards the chest again. Big toes come together and knees come wide. Slide your hands down your shins as far as you can reach, maybe that's all the way down to your feet. And if your shoulders are curved forward, let's broaden them again. So trying to make contact with the shoulder blades against the ground. Keeping your knees wide, keeping the hips anchored on the floor. And allow your belly to soften again. So your breath can move all the way down, lower into the trunk of the body. Notice how any tightness here starts to ease away. Now you could hold this for a little longer, or you could send your legs out wide, straightening them, or keep a little bend in the knees, and support from the outside of the thighs or extend to the inside if it feels better. Legs can be as straight as you want, or maybe just working within your range and keeping the knees bent. Always bringing attention back to the breath. Let's do 2 more breaths. And eventually, when you're ready to come out, bend knees, bring them together, roll on over, and come to cross legs into a seated position. You can close your eyes if you want to, or soften your eye gaze just to hear you. So arms resting lightly on the knees, or hands in your lap. Maybe you're cupping your hands over your knees. That sense of broadening across the shoulders again, just like they were when we were lying on our backs. Lengthening up through the spine, but with as little effort as needed. Attention to the breath again. Let the breath move all the way down into your belly. Also directing your breath into the lower back. And breathing out to the side ribs. And we're just going to bring one hand to the opposite knee, and the other hand floats behind, and just gently rotate without pulling hard. Just take it easy. Running into the head towards that shoulder. You start to tense up around the groin and thighs, and the knees actively drop down. That's any tension there. Walk around to the other side, so hand across to the opposite knee, the other hand floats behind. Take a breath in to lift your legs in, the breath out to revolve. Going to face the front, this time bring both hands behind you. Chest, you could flatten down to your palms or rest on fingertips. Let the center of your chest rise. Shoulders draw back and down. Tip your head back a little more, but to a point where it feels stable. Take a deep breath in. With the out breath, you're tipping forward from the hips. Bring your fingertips just ahead of you. So you could stay resting on fingertips, or you could flatten your hands. You can come further if you like. But just make sure the action is happening from the hips, so it's not just from curving through the middle of the spine. So pitching forward, your arms drop. And see if we can maintain those deep breaths. Down low and out to the sides, as well as rising up. So full three-dimensional breaths. Walk your hands over to one side and lean them towards the spine. The hand that's closest to me floats up, so we're coming into this side bend. If we look up, forward or down, let's pause for a moment here, and then sweep the arm down and come around to the other side, so we're leaning in towards the other thigh. Stay here for a few breaths. And the hand that's closest to me sweeps up and curves over. Keep pressing equally into both hips. One more breath here. And with the out breath, sweep down, come around to the first side again, and we'll keep moving front arms. You can breathe in as you lift. And on the out breath, sweep down, around, and to the other side. Breathe in to rise. Breathe out to lower. Over. Sweep. And do it one more time on each side. And this is our last one. And release. Come over to hands and knees. So drop knees down at distance apart, so step under your hips. Flatten your feet, and shins are parallel to each other. Spread your fingers down to your hands. Okay, now keeping your shoulders stacked over your wrists, just bring your chest down towards your thumbs. It's not a big movement, but we're just going straight down, so the shoulder blades come in towards each other. Make sure you're not dropping your hips, you want the spine nice and long. You push into your hands and just dome across the other back. We're just lifting the trunk of the body. Coming down, or you move at your own pace, quicker or slower. And push into your hands and dome across the other. And the neck long, coming down, you're moving with me or in your own time. Up. And finally, settle into a neutral position. We are halfway in between. And then we'll draw the belly down, so tip your tailbone high. And then pull your navel in towards the spine and round out, tipping the tailbone down. Do that again. Belly down, let your chest come down towards the thumbs. Eye gaze first, just ahead of you on the ground. And then rounding out, pull in through the belly. Let's keep it moving in your own time or follow me. Down. Leave the head behind. Scooping in and rounding out. And let's just do a couple more. rounding out one last time. And then settle into a neutral position. So feel where that would be for you. Where the spine is really long, and we're not collapsing, not doming, just long in the tailbone to the front of the head. And then just relieve the wrists, so release one hand, weakness back and stick the wrists. Then reset your position, spread your fingers, push down into your hands. Okay, send your right leg out stretch behind you. Try to do it without anything else changing in your body. Then drawing in towards your chest. Let your body go here, so pull your thigh up towards your body and round down to the side. Send the leg out long again, but without dropping the belly, so keep the leg long and the spine long. Coming in, knee up towards your chest. Now if you want to add on, send the opposite arm out in front of you. Then bend knee and elbow, bring them towards each other and your body. Send the arm and leg out long. And bring them in. Okay, touch down, hands and knees. Same on the other side, just the leg to start with. So without changing anything in your posture, send the left leg out long. And the knee comes in towards your body. Send the leg out long. And bring it in. This time with the arm, if you feel stable, push the leg out long, make sure you're not dropping in the middle, so you're going to be pulling in. Coming under, knee and elbow. Send arm, leg out long. Coming under, one last time. And hands and knees. Okay, this time, as we lift the right leg, we're going to keep the knee bent, so point your toes up towards the ceiling. Stay strong through the middle, so we're not collapsing here. And the knee comes under, round out. Toes point up to the ceiling. Then this time bring your knee around the side, up as high as you can, bring that towards the elbow. Alright, toes go up and touch down, coming to the other side. So left foot, toes up. Knee comes under. Toes up. Lift the back knee. Turn at the hip and bring the knee around the side, up towards your elbow, a little bit higher feet. Finish it off, drawing the toes up, and land the knee down. Circle wrists if they need it, shoulders back and them. Also, the one gets really high when you always carry something on the edge. Only knees like me. Hands and knees again. Right, toes lift. Knee comes under. This time, toes lift. Knee comes around the side. Hold it here. Keep your leg forward. Then take a big step just outside your hand. Then drop into a lunge. So if you stay on your fingertips so you can catch your against the ground, just make sure your heel is set directly under the knee. That's it. Just pause right here. And then pull your hips back. Just as far as you can. The goal is not about trying to straighten the front leg. Start to lengthen here. Make sure we're keeping the spine long so we're not pitching the heel into the toes. So we're keeping the chest forward. Then dropping into your lunge again. And a twist, right arm turns. Pause for a breath here. And hand comes down. And onto our knees again. Same thing to the other side. So reset, feel the position first. So just feel the posture first. Make sure we're not collapsing and we're not grounding. Some long, moving the neck. Lift leg lifts. So keep the leg bend, toes point up. Knee comes under. Toes lift again. Knee comes around the side, so turn at the hip, bring the knee around, the weight forward, up towards the elbow, good, then step outside the hand, far enough forward that the heel is directly under the knee. So pause here. You can always come up higher by resting on the thigh if you feel it's really tight crow's view. Otherwise you're on fingertips, or down onto the palms of the hands. Check in with your breath as always. Try to close with ease. Then we'll take another breath in, and on the out breath, sit back, do your hamstring stretch. So again, we're going to be lengthening through the spine, keeping the chest lengthening forward, so we're not dropping and hitching into it. Pause for another breath here. And then coming to the kneeling lunge, and let's add our twist. Stretch out. Keeping the breath. Hand comes down and push back onto your knees. Okay, powering down into your hands. Tuck your toes under. Maintain the position of the spine, keep it long, make sure you're not dropping your head, and lifting the knees off, then lower them down to hover only just off the ground. You want power in the hands, make sure you don't drop the head, stay strong here, put a tension in the abdominals to support your toes, support the lower back. Stay for one more breath. Hips go up to the ceiling, plant down into your hands. And let's walk on the spot. Just pedaling the feet. Down facing dog. Keep tipping the tailbone high. Feel that same length all the way through the spine onto the front of the head. Okay, and then reset your down dog. So the goal is not about trying to keep our legs straight, it's about trying to get a lot of stability through the upper body, all the way up to the hips. And you can start to lower the heels a little bit more, but just without curving the spine. Power into your hands, and send the right leg straight up, so keep your hips square, middle. And then shifting forward, knee comes up towards the chest and shoulders are over wrists. Send the leg high again. Coming forward, knee up towards the chest. Power into your hands. Send the leg up, land the foot. Let's do the same to the other side. So lift leg lifts, hips stay square. Shifting forward, press into every fingertip, press into the base of the fingers. Power into your hands, and the leg high. Coming forward, knee towards chest. Good. Okay, send the leg up one more time. And then toes touch down. Just to relieve the hands if you need to, you can drop down to your knees and just use gentle circles. Bringing fingers up to cross too. Take a breather. Right, coming up. Just sorting in when you're ready. Back up to our down dog. Okay, find your position first, so you're feeling good and strong here. And send the right leg high, this time you're going to bend to the top leg. Rotate your hips open, keep your shoulders square. Come forward, knee towards chest. Sweep the leg up and over. At this time, coming forward, knee up towards your elbow. Try to bring it a little bit higher so you're aiming for your shoulder. Leg up and over. And step down, switch to the other side. Breathe and lift leg high. Bend the knee. Power evenly into both hands. Then come forward, lift your chest. If at any point you need to, you could drop the knee to the floor if it helps. Sweep the leg up. Bring the knee around to the side. So if you start to fatigue, you could do what we did before, just on your feet. Sweep the leg up and touch down. Okay, drop the knees to the floor. Let's relieve the wrists again. Bring the fingers. Always hold down the arm if you want to. There. Take a breather. Down dog again. Right knee lifts. Send it up, hands to the top knee, and rotate hips open. Okay, this time bringing the knee around the side. We're going to hover here, shoulders and wrists, knee up towards your bicep as high as you can get it. Then take a big step outside the hand. Then hold right here. Now if that's too intense, your fingertips or your hands, you can always drop the back leg down and put this from your leg. One, kick the back leg off, drive down into the front heel. Back leg is really powerful. And then pull your hips back just where you can. Doesn't matter how straight this leg is. Just pause here for a breath. And bend the knee again. Let's take our twist, arm to the neck. Send the right arm up. Another breath. Hand comes down inside the foot. Now the front leg is going to sweep up and over again. Sweep it up, bend the top knee, rotate it, open, and step down. So lift leg lifts. Bend the knee. Coming forward, knee outside elbow, right into the hands. Slide your knee higher up the bicep with your hand. And then step it just outside the hand, you feel really close. Remembering again, you can drop the knee down if you need to. Otherwise, up on those back toes, back leg really strong, lengthen your chest forward. Take another breath here. If you're out breath, bend your hips back. Just where you can without any pressure in the spine. So as soon as you start to get some discomfort in the lower back, you can bend that front leg a little more. Another breath. And then bend the front knee. Lift arms, lift face your thigh. Hold for an extra breath up here. Hand comes down inside the foot. Bring the weight into your hands and start to align to that front foot. And sweep it up and over. Take a breath. And then drop down, toes to the floor, bring your knees down, sit your hips back into your child's pose. Circle ribs if they need it. Bring your fingers whatever you like. And then you want to stretch your arms out long and use your feet to the floor. Okay, let's come to over onto our backs. Right, all the way down. As we started, with our feet shuffling in towards hips, arms down the sides of your body, shoulders broaden. Bring your feet in a little bit closer towards your hips. Keep your knees and feet hip distance apart to each other. Spread your toes and press down into your feet. Float your hips off the ground. Now it's not about how high you get the hips. I want you to sense that long line from your shoulders to hips to knees. Working one long, stable line. So make sure you're not popping your ribs forward. You'll be gently tucking them back, tucking them in towards each other. Breathing into the lower back area. Squeeze the glutes to hold your hips high. You're going to hold it right here for a couple more breaths. So if you start to fatigue somewhere, spread toes, drive down into the soles of the feet. Squeeze the glutes even more. Get a lot of power there. They're strong muscles like a hinder. Relax around your throat, relax your face, soften your chest, keep knitting the ribs together. And with an out breath, we'll ease our way back down, slowly lowering hips. Bring arms just a little wider than your body, then drop knees over to one side. Keeping the feet on the floor. We'll bring these up and float them over to the other side, and then drop across. Let's do the first time again. Bring the knees over. Take a breath. And one more time, over to the other side. Bringing knees up, hands to your thighs, slide up to fronts of the knees, let the lower back flatten out against the ground. Let shoulders drop, that's resetting here. Then bring your left foot to the floor and bring both hands behind your right thigh. Send your foot up high and don't worry about how straight the leg is. The goal is not about trying to get straight. We want to be focusing on keeping the back of the hips square on the ground so they're not lifting off, not twisting. Keep your shoulders relaxed so there's no tension around the chest or neck or shoulders. And if you want a bit more intensity here, you could try pushing your heel up towards the ceiling, flexing the foot, so the toes pull back towards you. It's going to create a lot more strength in the muscles. And the bottom leg could stay bent, or you could slide it out. Keep the breath coming, using only a single shoulder which is needed. And then bring your left hand to your hip, hold it in place, float the leg out wide, so you can pop your elbow and support your leg in your hand, or you could reach up to your big toe if you can get there. Knee can be a little bent if you need to. Do try to keep the pelvis level, so there's a bit of tension in the abdominals to uphold your body square on the ground. And passing the leg to the opposite hand, holding it if you like. Ensure your hips stay square on the floor. And it's up to you how far across your body you want to move the leg. So enough to feel a sensation down the outside of the leg. If it's hard to access, try flexing the foot, just to bring a bit more attention to the muscles. Slowly bend the knee, bring both knees up towards you, switching to the other side, right foot to the floor. Left leg goes high, holding down low or up high. Choose how straight the leg is. Actively pressing the back of your pelvis into the floor. Bottom leg bent or stretch. If there's a lot of effort in your pose, consider how you can find a little more ease. Maybe it's to do with your breathing. Maybe it's just relaxing a bit of the tension. Maybe you're gripping somewhere. Try to make this pose sustainable. Taking another breath in, and with the out breath, floating out to the side. Cradle the leg in your hand or hold the big toe. Anything else that feels good to you. Actively keeping the hips Square that as you can. Make sure your breath is coming naturally. You're taking one more breath in. With the out breath, pass the leg to the opposite hand. See how far you need to come across your body before, until you notice that stretch coming after you see with the leg. So it doesn't have to be that far. Maybe the leg is a bit bent or a bit more straight. Maybe you're flexing the foot. So really about exploring this pose and finding what's best for you. And then both knees up towards your chest. And we've got an optional final pose, which could be soles of the feet together, lower to the ground, and knees open wide. So try it out, see if it feels good to you. If it doesn't, then we'll finish in the same way we started, with the knees bent up and feet on the floor. Listen to your body. And with what feels right to you, arms could be at your sides or hands on your belly, or one on your chest. Just like before, we'll take a scan, head to toe, softening as you go, consciously relaxing. Get to know where your areas of tension often are. So what tenses up first for you? Once your body is feeling good, let's turn our attention to the breath. Feel the way it moves into your body, inviting it deeper, lower abdomen, lower back, out to the sides, rising up into your chest and upper back. Stay for around 3 more long breaths here. Breathing through your nose if you can. After your third long breath, when you're ready to move again, you want to stretch out long. Arms overhead on the ground, you need to extend. Get the knees to your chest, gently hug them in. And eventually make your way back up into a seated position. Cross legs. Hands on knees or in your lap. A little fidget where you want to get comfortable and then drop in, find stillness, find ease. We'll take one more breath together to finish. Arms wide and reach them high. Hands touch with the out breath. Come down your centre line, thumbs to your heart space. Thank you so much for having me.